The movie focuses on a flamboyant cat called Puss in Boots. He is a fugitive from the law, but the hero of San Ricardo. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today we will be recapping the movie, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Spoiler alert, watch out and take care. Once upon a time in a fairy tale, a wishing star fell from the sky and scorched the woods, hence the dark forest was born with the wishing star at its center, and hence the legend of a single wish locked in the star waiting to be granted. Sometime later, Puss in Boots hosts a fiesta in the mansion of the governor of Del Mar, who isn't amused by the outlaw, and he sends the guards to arrest Puss. During the fight with the governor's men, he awakens an earthen giant who attacks, and Puss braves himself to fight the giant while the locals cheer him on. He manages to subdue the giant, but gets crushed by a bell shortly afterwards. After waking up, he is informed by the village doctor that he only has one life after burning through his past 8 and suggests he immediately retire from his adventures. Puss is initially unfazed by the doctor's words, but then he loses a duel and his sword to a black hooded wolf in a local pub that night. He fears for his life and later seeks refuge in the house of Mama Luna, an elderly cat lady. There he ceremoniously buries his iconic costume, putting his career to rest, and gets to be a domesticated pet. Mama Luna gives him a new name, Pickles, and he embraces his new simple life. Later that night, some wanted criminals, Goldilocks and the Three Bears crime syndicate, track down Puss. Puss meets Perito, an optimistic dog, disguised as a cat who just came in for the food and the friends. However, their conversation gets interrupted by the crime syndicate, who barge in searching for Puss in Boots with a bounty on his head. They instead found the buried grave. Puss watches as they discuss about a map, which they plan to steal from the dangerous Big Jack Horner, which leads to the wishing star, and they later leave. Puss then sees it as an opportunity to restore his lost lives, and so he asks Perito to dig out his attire, and he leaves on his new mission. Puss breaks into Jack's bakery to steal the map, and unexpectedly reuniting with his ex-lover thief, Kitty Soft Paws, who holds a grudge on him for abandoning their wedding day. The bear family also break in loudly and a skirmish erupts, but Kitty, Puss and Perito manage to escape with the map. However, Puss narrowly catches a glimpse of the hooded wolf, who is stalking him from behind. On the way, Kitty meets Perito while the bear family chases them. The map leads the trio to the dark forest, which morphs into different landscapes depending on the wielder of the map. Puss and Kitty receive 2 similarly treacherous settings, while Perito receives a tranquil and colorful forest, and so he has to hold the map. They travel through, but when Kitty and Puss have a rough journey, Perito's journey is a piece of cake, and he explains how he was often bullied when young, but he always survived, and so they followed his methods. If you are enjoying this recap, remember to subscribe to get notified whenever there is a new upload. Meanwhile, the bears arrive, followed by Jack, who unleashes magic tools to help him get past the traps. Puss gets his beard shaved off by Kitty and also gets rid of a stick he wielded as a replacement sword, which Perito fetches, causing himself to be captured by Jack in the process. Shortly after, the bear gang intervened and a fight ensues, while Perito escapes. Amidst the commotion, Puss sees the hooded wolf again and runs off in fear, distracting Kitty and enabling Goldie to obtain the map. Later, Perito calms Puss down and he reveals how he is afraid of losing his last life and how he regrets leaving Kitty on their wedding day. Goldie and the bear family get distracted by the map showing their woodland cottage, while Kitty also reveals that she too didn't appear for their wedding. Meanwhile, Jack observes the 2 other parties using his magic orb, hoping to get the wish so he could have all the magic in the world. Kitty and Puss steal the map, but Perito gets captured, while Puss is accidentally trapped in a cave of lost souls after touching the map. This leaves Kitty to retrieve Perito. Inside the cave, Puss encounters reflections of his past lives who mock him for his attitude. The hooded wolf also shows up and introduces himself as Death and reveals that he wants to take Puss's last life as retribution for Puss's past mockery of the concept of death. In fear, Puss runs out with the map while Kitty and Perito watch him running away. He finally arrives at the star. Meanwhile, a distraught Goldie reveals she plans to wish for a proper human family, devastating the bear who supported her. Arriving at the star, Puss is confronted by Kitty, who feels betrayed for his selfishness. While Kitty complains about Puss's selfish betrayal, the bear group and Jack soon arrive and another fight ensues, during which Goldie saves Baby Bear when he is almost thrown off the star, while Jack is thrown into his magical bottomless bag by Kitty. Later, before Puss makes his wish, Death shows up, challenging him, and this time Puss braves himself to fight him. Puss manages to disarm the wolf and boldly declares that while he knows that he can never truly defeat Death, he will never stop fighting for his last remaining life. Hearing this, Death reluctantly decides to spare Puss, remarking that he no longer sees an arrogant legend who believes himself immortal, and he departs. He, however, assures Puss that they will meet again, which Puss acknowledges. Puss then gives the map to Kitty, who doesn't need it anymore since she has him. But Jack then emerges from the bag, bigger than ever, having eaten a growing cookie, and seizes the map. As he attempts to make a wish, Perito distracts him long enough for Puss, Kitty, and Goldie to reclaim and rip the map to shreds, causing the wishing star to collapse and kill Jack as it explodes into the sky. Now Puss wishes only to spend the one life with Kitty, while Goldie finally accepts being a part of the bear family, and they leave after saying goodbye to everyone. Kitty and Puss try to find a name for Perito, but he chooses to stick with his good name, Perito. Sometime later, Puss, Kitty, and Perito steal a boat from the governor of Delmar and set sail on a new adventure to reunite with some old friends as they catch sight of the royal castle of Far, Far Away. This brings the exciting film to an end. Thank you for watching, guys. Please remember to subscribe to this channel for more animated recaps.